This podcast is certified fresh. Freshmediaworks.com.
Hey everybody, welcome back to The Marketing Drive. I'm Chris Daly, and this is the show where I use my commute time to talk about one actionable marketing idea, one tip, one trick, one tidbit, one thing that can help you do better in business. But that's what I love about this show. It's real. It's unprocessed. It's unedited. It's the real deal. Let me get back to the point, though. The goal today is to talk about getting started. This is not a marketing-specific subject, but you can apply it to marketing. And my point today is probably one of my favorite sayings. The best time to start was 20 years ago. The second best time, though, is today. Yes, and I don't care if you're talking about starting that YouTube channel, starting that podcast, starting developing your online course, or learning to be a plumber. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. You hear so many stories about people who put off doing things, saying, well, another couple of years I'll be ready, or, maybe when I retire I can start that. Well, that's ridiculous. I don't care how old you are. I don't care if you're 60. You hear one of two things, right? You'll hear people who say, well, I'm starting too late. If I started that when I was 20, it'd be different. And the flip side of that is, well, I'll just wait. I've got a good thing going. I don't want to mess this up. I'll wait maybe until I retire to start it. Both of those are wrong. Because, I don't care how old you are. If you are 50, 60, 70 years old, you're likely to live 30 plus more years. Yes, I know. That's higher than the average right now, but medical advances are coming along extremely fast. Not as fast as AI, but I guarantee you within 20 years, we'll be able to add 20 years to our lifespan. You just got to hang in there, right? And so in the meantime, don't waste that time. Get started. Get started on the marketing plan you wanted to try. If you decide, hey, I need to do as Chris suggests, make podcasts the cornerstone of my marketing campaign. Well, get started on your podcast. And again, that flip side of that is, don't worry that there's already a bunch of podcasts out there. I've said this many times before. There's been a total of like 25 million podcasts created throughout history. This is a 20-year history, and that's a million a year, right? But 95 to 99, depends on which survey you look at, percent, never made it past episode 11. So that's all the more reason to get started. That'll get you past that 11th episode, that magic number, right? Once you're past that, that puts you in the top 2 to 3% of the whole world of podcasters. That's pretty awesome. So get started. And again, I know I always fall back to podcasting because it's so powerful right now. And I love that medium for telling your story, for growing your brand and producing income. But I don't care what it is. Maybe you want to write a screenplay. Well, I would bet the ratio is about the same. I would bet that 98% never complete their screenplay. Same thing with writing a book. Same thing with learning a new skill. You want to pick up the guitar and learn to strum effectively? Well, you got to get started. You got to create your calluses, and you got to keep working at it. And it doesn't matter what you're doing. So apply it to marketing, apply it to your business, apply it to your life, you name it. Get started. That's the whole point. Don't delay. Now is the time, and there will never be a better time to do it than right this second. Okay, and now, what's the best time now? This second. And now it's this second. Every second that goes by, it is still the best time to start. So get out there and get started. All right, and always keep it real.
You've been listening to The Marketing Drive with Chris Daly. To learn more about how Chris can help your company get more customers, call 713-269-4600 888-4620 or visit us on the web at freshmediaworks.com.